Female virginity has always been a mystery from ancient times until now. And in society, virginity is always synonymous with sanctity. So women who are not virgins, but not married, will get negative ratings from many people. One of the things that became a long debate in the community is about the virginity of a woman. For some, the character of a virgin woman can be known by observing her physical appearance. Nose. One sign of a woman who is not a virgin is seen from her nose. The tip of the nose of a woman who is not a virgin will look faded or pale red. The virgin woman, the tip of her nose would look red. There is no scientific explanation about it yet, but most likely, it is based on empirical observations from the public. The noses and cheeks of the girls are usually red, and will turn pale after they grow up. Back. As the age increases, the female body also develops, including the back. Women's back will change because of two things, the influence of hormones and because of the touch of men. Women who have had sex will have an enlarged back. The woman who is no longer virgin, her back will look wide and big, and will be seen clearly as she walks. While a woman who is still a virgin, although she is fat, her back will still look solid and beautiful. However, what is the relationship of a large back with virginity? During sex, the back of the woman will become erect, and after completion of the back will loose and fall. The more frequent sex will make the back more slack. Ear. In China, the ear is often used as a medium to know health in the body. The girl who has never had sex, her ears will look beautiful and clean. Generally, women who are not virgins during sex will receive stimulation from the man in his ears by kissing or bitten. Stimulation is often accepted, will make the ears become more saggy and red. Forehead. Ancient parents usually can pay attention to women from the shape of his forehead. The virgin's forehead will look slippery, while women are not virgin will look wrinkled and streaked like an old man's forehead. Differences. Forehead wrinkles in people who are old will not disappear despite the face shape change. Wrinkles of not virgin woman's forehead will appear vague and less visible, unless the woman does a certain reaction such as laughing or talking.
Are you listening?
Breast. Breasts of women who have touched a man or have had sex will look bigger and not too chewy. Usually the breasts that have been touched by a man will loosen when he was running will be seen waving. Meanwhile, the breasts of women who have never had sex will remain stable and not too waved despite being run. Another sign, visible from the nipple of the breast. Women who have touched a man, usually his nipples will be longer and slightly out of place. Breasts that have been on a man's suction, usually his nipples will become more bruised, and who never sucked a man, his nipples will be pink. Eye. The body can actually show about a girl's virginity. Although good at caring for the body, women who are no longer virgins will be visible from the outside, especially by those who have much experience on this subject. If we look at the eyes of a woman who is not a virgin anymore, the bottom of her eyes there are a few folds and look bruised. The bruises on the bottom of the eye look like black lines and wrinkles. The virgin girl, her eyes will look radiant and there are no black marks, lines, or bruises. Cheek. One sign of no longer virgin seen from the shape of the cheek. The cheeks of women who had sex did not look radiant. The cheek ever kissed man with lust, redness will disappear. A virgin girl has a sweaty cheek, even in a cold place. Fingers. The thumb of a woman who is not a virgin will look pale and warm when held. And the thumb of a virgin woman if held will feel warm and red. The little finger of the woman also shows virginity. If the little finger of a woman is held tightly, and she is not aroused, chances are she is not a virgin. But if he feels a little bit aroused, heart palpitates, and there is a slight throbbing pain, then chances are he's still a virgin. Stomach. Women who have had sex will have a swollen abdomen and a little distended. During intercourse, women will use abdominal muscles that cause the stomach to expand, and after the sexual activity is complete, the stomach will be slightly distended. Women who are virgins, slim waist, and stomach look sexy. Another sign of the abdomen is the appearance of long transverse lines from below the breast to the abdomen, and from the navel to the vagina. Although it does not happen to everyone, women who have this line are not virgins. Lip. Lips of women who have never kissed a man with lust will look reddish. There was no bruise, no pale, slippery and wet on her lips. The woman who has ever kissed his lips by the man will look cracked though not apparent. And when laughing, his lips will look bigger.